Venn diagrams. Venn diagrams are a very useful statistical diagram and can be used a lot during S1 to represent probabilities of events happening. For example, we're going to look at 3 different situations involving Venn diagrams here. So, the first one is an AND probability, where if we've got 2 various outcomes, A and B, we're looking for where they happen together, so A and B. And this is represented by the symbol highlighted here, where both A and B occur together. The second type is an OR probability, where it could happen, A could happen, B could happen, or we could be looking at the situation where A and B happen. And that's represented by this symbol here. And the third type of thing we might be able to represent on a Venn diagram is the following: not A. So this is the probability of the event A not happening. So, and this is represented by this little symbol. So we've got 3 key new terms here and notation. We've got the AND notation, the OR notation, and the NOT notation. Now we're going to try and take these theories to have a go at a new question involving a Venn diagram. In a class of 30 students, 17 say maths is their favourite subject. 4 say English is their favourite subject. 5 said they like maths and English equally as much, and the rest preferred other subjects. A student is chosen at random from the class. Firstly, draw a Venn diagram and then use that to calculate these various probabilities. So, what we want to do is, in our Venn diagram, we want to write in the probabilities that we know from the question. So if we go back to the question, the key things we're told there are 30 students, we're told 17 like maths. So that as a probability is 17 out of 30. So 17 out of 30. Secondly, we're told that the favourite subject English is 4 students, so we're going to put 4 out of 30 for English. And equally as much is 5 students, so we're going to put 5 out of 30 in the middle. Now, to find out the remaining, we just need to add those 3 up and take them away from 30. So 17 add 4 is 21, add 5 is 26. That means we've got the remainder probability is 4 out of 30. So this remaining section is 4 out of 30. So now we can use this to calculate the various probabilities we've been asked. So firstly, question B. It says, use your Venn diagram to calculate the probability of liking maths or English. So, maths or English is it could be A for maths, the B bit for English, and it could be the combined bits in the middle. So we need to add those 3 together. So 17 out of 4 is 21, add to 5 is 26 out of a possible 30. Now it says use your probability Venn diagram to find the probability of liking both maths and English. So this is just the section where they like both maths and English together, which is the bit in the middle, which is 5 out of 30. Next, we've got to calculate the probability of not liking English. So we can't have any of this part here, because that's only like English best, but we also can't have this part here, because that is also part of the English or maths. So, sorry, English and maths. So we want to ignore that section there. So we need to take that bit off from 30. So that leaves us with 21 out of 30. Use your Venn diagram to calculate the probability of not liking maths or English. So, they can't like maths, they can't like English, and they can't like the section which is maths and English. So it's everything else other than those, which is the 4 out of 30. So, as you can see, Venn diagrams can be very useful in drawing statistical probabilities to help us answer questions.